Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the TEDx stage the second funniest comedian as voted for by her mom, Claudine Ullman. Yes, it is me, and I am wearing my wedding dress. I don't know when I'm going to get a crowd of this size, so I am so excited. I look like I'm doing TEDx naked. It's not that sort of show, so I'm gonna get changed into something more comfortable. Also not that sort of show.
Ooh, that's better. Looking cute, girl.
Great comedy is unexpected. It surprises and delights us. Similarly, our lives can be truly magical if we let it catch us off guard. So the year is 2011 and I'm standing outside my local bar at night when a group of boys I'd gone to school with arrive in a taxi, and they get out and I give them the air kiss, side hug thing to say hello, and the last guy gets out of the taxi and I'm expecting a high five, how's it babe, and he gives me a big fat smooch. Awkward, but this dude is now my husband. So we always joke about the spontaneous sexual encounter, which is so out of character for him, but thank goodness this happened, because although it caught me off guard at the time, this was the moment my soulmate came into my life. Now, did I recognize and appreciate this unexpected kiss then? No, I pushed him off. I said, get off me. But in hindsight, this unexpected happy accident changed the trajectory of my life forever. So why do we fear the unknown? Is it that we're not in control of the outcome, or is it that we fear the outcome to be something that is negative? We'll always choose the path that is tried and tested, and although some of us really do have what it takes to trailblaze and to carve our unique path out in the world, a lot of us hold ourselves back, fearing failure and not being good enough. Like, for example, this is my 10 millionth time filming this bloody TED Talk. And the reason why is there's a little voice, a niggly voice at the back of my head asking, is this funny enough? Is this funny? Am I funny? Why do I always sign up to do these things? Why did I say yes to this? Why did I put myself in this situation? Who am I? I have imposter syndrome. Oh, I should get a puppy. Oh, puppy. Oh, puppies are so cute. I should get a puppy. Who am I? What am I? Puppies. Cute. So when I am improvising, that is doing improvisational comedy, that's comedy that's totally made up in the moment, on the spot, this is not it's a total different story. This is not it at all. I'm out of my head. I'm not second guessing myself. There's no self-doubt, no self-sabotage. And it's because I'm present and I'm trusting in the fact that failure is an opportunity for comedy to happen. So if I'm failing and people are loving it, right, and people are laughing, I'm actually winning. And now, because I'm winning, the troupe is winning. And because I look great, everybody else in the troupe looks great. And people are enjoying themselves, which is fantastic. And I think I'm hilarious, but because everybody else is laughing and thinks I'm hilarious, but I'm really not too bothered with what other people think, because I trust in the process, and I trust in myself, and I trust in my fellow actors, because this scene and everything we are doing is so funny. I'm probably part of the biggest improv troupe in the world. My troupe is the most amazing because I am a fantastic improviser. I am power. I am amazing. I am an improv comedy guru. Nay, I'm an improv comedy goddess, and it feels amazing. Yes! So getting to the state of trust and certainty that no matter what accidents or failures are going to come, I'm totally okay. Not only am I totally okay, I'm happy and stronger for what I've gone through. This is what I get my students to experience every single time they are improvising. And then I give them the tools to apply that to their everyday lives. Because this is the definition of living a happy life fully on purpose. People ask me all the time, they're like, Claudine, you're so beautiful. What's your secret? Sorry guys, that was from another draft. That wasn't the question. The question actually is, Claudine, I'm not a performer. Can I still do improv? And the answer is totally. Because improv is a skill. It means anybody can do it and everyone can apply these skills to their everyday lives. So just like learning the piano, it just takes practice. Like people say to me, cool, okay, how can you feel confident without a script? Aren't you so vulnerable on stage? And yes, you are vulnerable, but you're not fearing the outcome because there is a total trust in yourself, in the troupe, and in what's happening in the present moment. And once you've failed a lot, you see that failure as surprise, something cool is about to happen, and you start to become confident in your failure. You start to become a master failure. Like I am a master failure at buying a puppy. Sorry guys, I wanted to do my TED talk on puppies, but apparently I'm not a puppy expert. I'm also not an inverted commas expert, but to tell us more about why we shouldn't fear failure, please welcome on past student of mine, Gaza Mopsovitz.
How's it guys, your boy Gaza? So I failed matric 3 times and a lot of people are like, you should be embarrassed, but I'm not. Because I see failure as an opportunity. You see, I took Claudine's improv comedy class and my mind was blown, bro. Like, I'll give you an example. Before lockdown, I was finger blasting Jake Jankelowitz behind the tennis courts at break. And I was wearing my first team rugby ring and it slipped off inside. And I didn't see that as a failure. No, I saw that as an opportunity to go in for seconds, boy!
Thank you, Gaza. That was... Every time I discover a new character, it's always a happy accident. When I'm improvising as Gaza, I really get to heighten and explore failure from somebody else's point of view. When I'm inside Gaza, when I'm gathering, I get to exaggerate the parts of our humanity that we don't necessarily like. Like as Gaza, I can poke fun at broader issues like homophobia and toxic masculinity that I can't do as Claudine. I'm often surprised and delighted by the stuff that comes out of Gaza's mouth, and because he is a huge persona, a big character, he gets away with it. You see, if humor is created by setting up an expectation and a pattern that makes you expect something, and then boom, something unexpected happens, why can't we apply this childlike wonderment to our everyday lives? Like, why do we not recognize failure as a happy accident? Can you imagine if you were encouraged to experience as many happy accidents as possible at work and not to fear judgment from others? I can, because I live it. This would allow us to take massive risks and therefore massive returns. And that is the essence of comedy, because being funny is always a risk, whether you're performing in front of one person or 100 people. And a risk is what leads to greatness. If I didn't put on that matric blazer 16 years after graduating, I never would have discovered my inner arsehole. And if that awkward guy hadn't taken the risk and kissed me instead of a high five, I may not have found my soulmate. I may be living with 10 puppies, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm also not recommending kissing people without their permission, but what I am saying is let's see our failures as happy accidents. Let's be in that improv comedy state of mind that encourages us not only to fail, but to milk that failure for every little bit of juiciness it has to offer. No doesn't have to mean no. No can mean next. You guys have been amazing. I'm Claudine Ullman. Follow me at Claudine Ullman Comedy for nudes. Thank you and good night.